Hi, Frank Thacker here, and welcome to the Daily Peacemaker. So, the end of March, there was a shooting in a town in Tennessee. Um, that was very tragic. Not that all shootings are tragic, but this was very tragic because there were young children involved, and that somehow makes it sadder. And so within a day after the shooting, there was all these comments on all the different social medias about how unacceptable this is, and people began to put their ideas on what to do. There's the gun laws limit, stricter gun laws, and other people are saying no, that's Second Rights Amendment violation, and then how you going to have a good guy being able to shoot a bad guy if you don't have guns, and then let's put more police in the schools. And other people say we don't want to turn schools into jails, or then others are armed teachers, and no, we can't do that. They're supposed to teach. And initially, the ordinary, everyday people putting forth their ideas, their heartfelt ideas and beliefs, and which was good. But then, within a short time, the whole thing deteriorates or drops into to violence. Not in the sense of obviously people shooting each other, but people castigating each other and saying how stupid you are and you're un-American and you don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you wake up? And you're one of these woke liberals, or you're one of these stuck in the mud conservatives, and back and forth and slamming. And it's sort of sadly ironic that over here you have this very violent situation where people were killed, including children. And then over here, you have people that are making suggestions as how to limit the violence, and very soon they're into violence themselves. So it's kind of sadly discouraging to look at that and see how easily we slip into violence or fall into violence, even though it's not outrageous um, slapping each other around type of violence. It's still violence where we disregard each other or disregard the integrity that we each do have. Just disrespect each other right and left and dehumanizing each other. It's pretty sad and discouraging, or I get discouraging sometimes as we're trying to build this culture of peace, and it's like, oh my goodness gracious. Um, and I guess one of the key things about that discouragement and sadness is not to disregard it, but to accept that that's really what you're feeling, what I'm feeling, and really let it sink down into your soul and heart, and then being able to let it go. Because if you don't deal with it, it's going to sit there and eat away at you, and pretty soon you just give up. And probably one of the key ways of being able to deal with that sadness and that discouragement is through meditation, to have a meditative practice that you do daily, whatever it might be, a walk in the woods, centering prayer, saying the rosary, reading poems. It could be anything where you're really focused on that, and um, letting the real divine energy that's sitting in you begin to surface. So I guess that's an important point to make in the sense of um, if you're discouraged and saddened by the events of the world, to yes, let those come in and settle in your soul so you can process them. You can't say, no, 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 everything's good, cool, that was just one incident. Um, So being able to really accept them and then be able through meditation to begin to cleanse yourself. Also, sharing that discouragement and sadness with good friends that can be supportive. Not friends that say, "Oh, you shouldn't feel that. You shouldn't. Everything's going to be okay." But people, friends that can really acknowledge what you're feeling, and help you process that. That's another important element to it. And also, I would add um, being aware of all the good things that are going on, not in the sense of, yeah, that was discouraging, but look at all this stuff over here. But again, being able to feel, allow yourself to feel deeply that discouragement and that sadness, being able to process it through meditation, through sharing, talking about your feelings with your friends, and not losing sight of all the good things that are going on in the world. So I guess that's enough for now. So hopefully, even in the darkest moments, we will find the ability to let go of those moments and move forward. Because really, I believe we can do this. Humans can really create a culture of peace where, you're respected, your integrity is honored, and conflicts are resolved in a nonviolent way. Yes, we have a long way to go, but if each of us does what we can get there. So, with that in mind, I wish that we will continue to work on this, and may you walk, or may we walk together in peace and harmony. Peace.